Hold on, wait. Let me start my podcast. 1 second. 1 second. What's up, everybody? Look, do not fall for the okie doke. Yesterday was crazy, and I know that we're confused. We're like, what's going on in the world? What's going down? But it's definitely going down in America. And I just want everybody to understand what's going on and do not fall for the okie doke. So what are you saying, Angel? Make sure that you understand and you're comprehending, and I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to all colors. Don't matter what ethnicity you are. Doesn't matter. Does not matter what race. Does not matter what religion. None of that matters in this time. I want you guys to understand that this is like almost staged to a point where they want you to react. They want you to start emulating what they're putting out in the media so you guys can start acting the dang on fool, and they can start bringing in martial law. And for what? I don't know why. And I am actually coming on live because I want to give a message to Trump. Trump, my brother, listen. If you're listening right now, if you listen later, I don't care what's going on in the world. Chill out, man. Chill out. I'm talking to you like I'm Moses talking to Pharaoh right now. Please do not start the people, because if you don't stop, or at least, okay, really you can't control what everybody's doing. So, I don't like that they're blaming you for everything, but I get that at the same time, you're not making it better by sending out subliminal messages saying, well, that's what happens when, Americans feel some kind of way. Well, look, leave it at love and peace. Because if you don't Trump, you're going to find yourself in calamity. And I don't think that you want to play with God like that. I really don't think you want to. I hate to see fire come on your ass because you're not surrendering. And you're letting ego take over your mindset and your spirit, man. Please let the ego die. I will say this again. I'm talking to you like I'm Moses to Pharaoh. Please let the ego die and make the right decision by putting your people in place and calming them down instead of firing them up again and getting them all bothered and stuff like that. Because listen, we are not falling for it this time. And I'm really putting out to the communities that love to lash out and to do those big old protests and riots. That's what I mean. Rioting. We do not need to do that at this time, because what you're doing is falling into the trap that they want you to fall into. Again, this has been staged so you as meaning us can emulate and get started and mess up our communities, mess up people's hard-earned money, buildings, houses. People lost businesses that they've had for years, and that's all they had. I saw people on the news that was crying and was like, oh my God, this is my family business. This was all I had, and y'all were looting and rioting. Do not fall for that trap. I only came on this live tonight to warn everybody, please do not fall in the trap, because that is, look, Jericho walls are coming down. The Jericho walls are coming down, and calamity is coming near you. I'm going to warn you again, President Trump. Please hear my voice. Moses is speaking. Do not put fire on other people. Do not do that, because I'm telling you, you're going to anger God in a way that you're not ready for. So surrender your ego. I posted on my podcast the other day, and I saw, on Instagram, somewhere, Facebook, and, this lady was laying down. She's kind of kneeling down on her knees, and she was looking up to Buddha, and she said, I want happiness. And I'm not Buddhist. I just saw it on a meme, so just chill out. It ain't about religion. You can learn from it. You can actually learn from you can learn everything from every religion if you tap into it. But my thing, anyway, it don't matter. I'm a Jesus believer. I'm a Jesus freak. It's okay. But anyway, but she was on her knees, And she looked up and she said, I want happiness. And he replied and said, take I out, that's ego. Take want out, that's desire. I, meaning, when you're talking about yourself and you want to make it all about yourself, that's ego. So we have to remove ego, President Trump, and stop, being a sore loser, because you're not a loser. Your time is up. You won. You've done your part. And what other people cannot see, I can see. So, bow out gracefully, bow out peacefully, and then, you say, I want. Want is a desire. Desire means it can turn into greed. And then when you take away I and want, you just have happiness. So I just want everybody to walk in peace now, because I told you on my last live that it's got to be God's will. It's got to be God's decision. And listen, the decision is Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, and Dr. Jamal Bryant blew my mind last night. He blew my mind, because I just told my sister, I said, I need to find out if John Ossoff, because he don't look white. He look like he Jewish. And Dr. Jamal Bryant just blew my mind, because he is 33 years old. And if y'all know what that means, Jesus was 33. I'm not saying John is Jesus. Come on now. Come on. I'm not doing all that. But I'm saying that he is 33 years old, and he is, documented Jewish. And I had no clue. I just said this last night. I said, he don't look, I almost said that again. He don't look white. I said he gotta be Jewish, because he got a little swag to him that I can recognize. Okay, so anyway, congratulations, because I'm excited, because this is what God wanted. Now we need to move forward in positivity and understand. I'm talking to the Republicans. I'm talking to the people that are out there rioting, acting a fool. If it's real, I don't know if y'all getting paid like some of these folks get paid to throw bricks in CNN building. Y'all, you got to remember your history. You got to remember that Malcolm X talked about propaganda is the biggest enemy that we're not looking at. Right, Corey, right. Propaganda is something that we're not looking at. Do not let the news get you in a frenzy and get y'all out there in the hood acting crazy, ratchet, throwing stuff, and you're not being mindful of the people's businesses. I don't care if it's Target. I don't care. Listen, we got to do like Dr. Martin Luther King and just leave it at peace and leave it to God. Because listen, now that we have the person in office, listen, if Trump won, I would have got on live and I would have congratulated him, because that's what God's will would have been. You understand what I'm saying? So, either way, it could have been either way. But listen, I already told y'all, it's our time. And y'all are going to have to understand that it is our time. And you have to understand that we've gone through Jewish people, black people, and people ain't talking about Jewish people enough, but we love to talk about the black people. And I am so excited that we have a reverend, the first reverend in office, and we have the youngest senator now. Like we just got it going on. We have made crazy history, and yes, the enemy is mad. Yes, the enemy is fire mad. But you gotta understand, you gotta get out of God's way. Like Dr. Jamal Bryant said last night, he said we gotta hold them accountable, because we're not here. Like he said, we're not here for the moment. We're here for a movement. He said a word last night. We are not here for the moment. We are here for the movement. And listen, late President Kennedy, now I was listening to Dr. Martin Luther King while I was doing my hair. And it takes forever to do my hair. So, I listened to one of his speeches. I downloaded his whole album, and I have my Apple Music on shuffle. And I just let whatever comes. And I listen to it. I jam to it. I have a good time. But I love when Dr. Martin Luther King pops up, and I end up listening to it. And because again, I was born on his birthday. I just have an attachment to him. So he mentioned that late President Kennedy he said and stated that, all right, mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. So listen, Trump, please surrender your ego. Bow out gracefully, bow out peacefully, because I'm telling you, just like Moses was trying to tell Pharaoh, calamity will come to your doorstep. You are not God. You are not Adolf Hitler, because I know you. I can see you. I can see straight through you. Calm it down. I don't care if somebody done pissed you off, because people done piss me off. And guess what? I got to do what Jesus is doing. I got to let it go. I got to forgive. I got to forget and move forward in love and peace. That's all we can do right now. That's all. What's up, Trees? That's all we can do right now. All we can do is surrender to all of our ego. And the people that are out there rioting, and the people that are out there looting the capital of Washington, D.C., I don't know if it's real. I don't know if you're getting paid. I don't know if we getting played. But listen, we are not falling for the okie doke. We are not going to be stupid and mess up our own neighborhoods and kill our brothers and sisters in our neighborhoods because of something stupid. Please stop. What up, Jasmine? What up, Claire Huxtable? Listen, do not be stupid and emulate what they're trying to put out, and that's hate. Do not start a war that you don't have to. Stop that. Stay at home, mind your business, and defend yourself when you have to. Because again, you got to watch the police force. There is police brutality. And young men, I'm talking about my black young men, because I got nephews. I don't play with them. I do not play. And I'm telling y'all, make sure you watch your back. Make sure if you old enough, do what you got to do, strap up. But at the same time, don't look for trouble. This is the same thing as the law of God. Do not look for trouble. Trouble will not come to you. So don't look for it. Don't be going out there. Yeah, nigga, I'm finna get them. They want to come to me, step to me. Now, let that die. Let ego die. We want to let y'all calm down, because we do not want a riot. We do not want martial law to come in. That's the last thing y'all want done. Y'all don't want to play with that, because then they're not going to play fair. So I'm asking everybody from president all the way down to calm down. Let's relax. And even with, the vaccines, maybe it's time to see the light. Maybe if they're serving us with plant-based medicine, it might be a change. 2021 might be different. You never know. Look, I ain't gonna say what I ain't gonna do, but I ain't gonna take the vaccine. I'm all about plant-based. I'm all about, doing what I gotta do. Healthy, eating right. My sister was like, you lose too much weight. You need to, well, baby, this is the size I put down in my journal. I want to look young. This is me. This is how I want to be. And people might not like it. People might assume the worst. People might say, oh my God, what's going on, Angel? I am living my best life alone in my own world, in my own zone. And you can hate it or leave it. Excuse me. Y'all, but listen. You do what you want to do. You do what makes you happy. But do not destroy somebody else's happiness. Do not try to start somebody else and start a riot in a neighborhood, and y'all ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? From all the way from the head down to the tail, calm your butt down. Please. Because if you don't, fire will come. Fire will come. And I'm trying to warn you, whoever's listening, and if you out there planning on looting and rioting, and if you're out there trying to rob people because you ain't got no money, because this is a great opportunity to do that, well, fire will be on your ass too, because we got to listen. We got to stop following that 11th commandment. We got to stop following the 11th commandment. What Martin Luther King said today, he said, thou shalt not get caught. Stop playing with God. Stop playing. Do you understand that he's looking at everything that we're doing right now? He's watching every little step we make right now, and y'all playing with it. Y'all just taking advantage of the situation, and you do not want to be messed up, because just like COVID is hitting people and putting them in the hospital, because I mean it touched in my family, so I already know what's up. It's real. But the thing is, do not let God have to come to your doorstep and calamity have to come to your doorstep, because you will not surrender your ego. You will not surrender to God, and let's just walk forward. If you are a smart person, you would say, community, let's get together. Let's hold hands. We would do a public apology to the people that feel offended. Even if you don't feel like you owe an apology, just do it anyway. Do it anyway. Be the bigger person. I'm telling you, God will turn things around for you. Maybe he'll drop the charges. I'm just telling you, this is the God we serve. But see, we are so busy chasing evil. We're so busy doing what we feel like, is that's comfortable, because we think God is not watching. Well, yeah, we think that. But okay, keep playing. Keep praying. Y'all better start praying. Do not stop praying. Keep fasting. Keep fasting, because I'm always fasting. I'm always praying. Non-stop. I might pray, but I don't stop praying. I don't. And I want y'all to stay prayed up. Keep your family safe, especially in those neighborhoods where you're a target. And you understand what I'm talking about? Be careful, be peaceful, do what you got to do. But watch what you say, what you do, how you do things. Again, make sure you're safe and make sure that you're mindful of things that you do. If you're faced with a policeman that's trying to pick on you, that's trying to bully you, because I'm going to tell you, one time I got stopped by the police, and I was in college, and I was taking, one of my ex-brother-in-law's cousin home, and I was in a Grand Am. I was kind of driving a little bit over the speed limit in a 35 limit, and I used to drive just crazy. But anyway, he pulled me over. He said I had a warrant out on me, and I didn't do nothing. I had nothing at that time going on. I was a good girl, church girl, all this and all that and above. But they said I had a warrant on me. So do not let the enemy deceive you into acting out. Now, I ended up crying. I was crying. But at the same time, he let me go. So sometimes the enemy will test you, but do not fall in the trap. If they ask you to get out, do what you got to do and pray under your tongue that God will protect you. Do not be afraid of nobody. Don't even be afraid of the police. You ain't got to be afraid of nobody. You're God's child. You are protected. But at the same time, do not let the news drive you into anxiety again. Do not let the news drive you into violence again. Do not let the news drive you into insanity again. You have the power. So everybody that's watching, please understand that you can make a better difference. Do not do that. And Trump, I'm telling you, I'm talking to you like you Pharaoh. Calm yourself down. Listen, I know you feel like the world is against you. Trust me, I know how that feels. I do. So I feel you. Even though everybody might hate you, I don't hate you. I see you. You know what I'm saying? You seem like you chill to me. But at the same time, and y'all gonna get mad because I don't care. People are human. If God can change me, if God can change even the worst of the worst, who says he cannot turn Trump around? So everybody say a prayer for our president before, it's time to, bring in a new one. And let him know that, bow out gracefully. Do not start no mess. Because I'm telling you and I'm warning you, calamity will come. If it's not already coming for you. So all I'm asking you is to repent, to surrender your ego. Please turn the news around. Please do a public something to let people know that we're safe in America, because we've had enough, man. We've had enough anxiety. We've had enough suicide. We've had enough depression. We've had enough. We've had enough fear. Calm down. Stop. Please stop the bullying. Because that's exactly what you're looking like. That's exactly what you're looking like. You're bullying the American people, and you're allowing your supporters to bully us even further and make us look like a fool. And you're not. We're not falling for it this time, because this time, even the gangs are going to come together and stop and hold hands and say no more. No more violence. No more gun violence. No more rioting. No more looting. And y'all, you listen, this is a warning. This is a warning to you. I'm just a messenger. My name is Angel. When you look it up, it means messenger. That's all it is to it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, make sure, because I love all y'all from head to toe. I might not like everything you do. And Trump, you're my president. You're my brother. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not. And honestly, I don't think you're racist. I just think you just want to rent. All of us are racist in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? We are racist to certain things, so let's just be real. But y'all, please, Trump, be the president that we're all looking for. Now, if you want to be remembered, if you want your legacy to be turned around, flipped around, this is your chance to turn around. This is your opportunity to say, you know what? Y'all, my bad. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna start no more shit. I've been crazy. I've been this, I've been that. And listen, I have been this and I have been that. I've been crazy, full of ego, full of that, full of this, full of shit. But listen, we are all human. I get it that you have the world against you. You're probably looking like the devil right now. Like, dang, they blame everything on the devil too. Well, you are human too. And I'm telling you, this is your opportunity to change it and make things different. This is your opportunity, and this is our opportunity as a community of people, because black and white people are rioting and looting and doing all that crazy shit. Stop. Stop right now. Stop, because this is what they want you to do. They want you to do that so they can take control of our world. Do not let nobody take your freedom. Don't mess with my people, Trump, because you don't want that fire. You hear me? Don't mess with them now. I'm just telling you right now. It's a warning. It's a warning. It's a warning. Warning, warning, warning. Calamity will come, and I'm telling you, I don't want to see it for you. I really don't. I don't wish bad on nobody. I really don't. So this is your opportunity to make things right publicly with the people, so you can go out with a little dignity. And they can say, you know what? Trump is cool. That's what I want to see for you. But if you don't want to see that, continue to be stupid. Continue to keep letting people just do what they want to do, because it makes your head big. Come on now. I'm trying to give you some credit, but you messing up. You keep messing up. You keep sending out subliminal messages saying, well, the American people feel a certain type of way because they don't feel like they've been served. Just because you didn't win, we cannot be sore losers. Sometimes you gotta lose to win. And maybe this is your chance for freedom. Maybe this is your chance to get away because you done went through the storm and the rain. 2020 was hell for everybody. So just let things go. Listen to God's voice in your head, because I know you hear him. But you better believe, if you do not calm your people down, if you do not come out, and I want you to be remembered for a good thing. Even though your ass was a badass all year and you was entertaining as hell, you was. You scared the hell out of us this year. But this is your opportunity. My MacBook about to go dead, so I'm going to have to get off. This is your opportunity to make it right. And this is our opportunity as a community, as a nation. And I'm not just speaking to America. I'm speaking nationwide, because everybody want to act the fool when folks want to have an opportunity to loot and steal. And don't rob from somebody, because all you're going to do is cheat yourself. All you're going to do is rob yourself. Because listen, karma is that bitch. I hate to tell you, but she's that bitch. So please, let's all love each other. Let's all keep the hope, because like Dr. Martin Luther King said, when we stop hoping, we die. When we stop hoping, we die. When we stop praying, this is what Angel's saying. When we stop praying, don't stop praying. Everybody pray for our nation and walk in love and walk in peace and do the right thing, because this is your opportunity to turn it around. But if you don't, I'm warning you like Moses warned Pharaoh, it won't end pretty for you. And I want the best for everybody. I don't care who you are. All right, y'all take care. Good night. Be blessed. Bye. Love you. How do I end my life?